Drivers, start your engines!
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokemon NASCAR Series Season 25. No special intro today, but we're going to go almost right on to it here at Coca Cola Superspeedway for the running of the Slovenia 500. Paul Barber's on the pole, and it appears that Avi Sachs is starting off a little slow there. I thought that Sachs was going to have a problem because he was supposed to be on the front row today, but well, he's going to stay on the front row, so no problems from 38. I thought for a second he had a problem. Looks like Joshua Sicoli needs to come back, and he does. Nobody has a problem to start off the race. I thought for a second there someone was going to have a problem. But anyway, 26 laps here at Coca-Cola, and our 25th different race here at this track. 3-mile oval, a lot of action can happen here at this track. And we're going to go to the green flag here at Coca-Cola. And these cars go 3 or 4 wide here at this track. And that's sure going to be fun to see. We do plan that if it's a little slower than we're used to seeing, but sometimes the tracks go slow in my part, so yeah. Now we have a battle for the race lead. We have Armando Shazaz side by side with the 20 of Paul Barber. First lap, who's it going to be? It's going to go to Shazaz. Lap 2 is a 3-wide battle. Here comes Leah Walker and Emmanuel Magnus going side by side. Wow, things are just getting a lot better now. John Andrews goes on the bottom for the race lead. But these guys are going all together. Who knows what could happen here when the turns are completely like banked. So you never know who's going to wreck out. We have Zach Fitzwater trying to retake that lead. And Fitzwater is now the new leader. And here's Chamika Jazz. Here she comes for the race lead. 3 wide still. These guys are still going 3 wide in the back and in the lead. Would you look at this? We have a set of stored Haas cars on the bottom. 3 cars racing the bottom. Oh no! Leader spin. 3 cars spin, and we have a wreck. Another couple cars. Oh, a big wreck. The big one has happened. Oh man, the big one has happened. And Ryan Casey is going to lead, and we are gonna see what happened with these 3 first. Cody Hagan, Kermika Jazz, and Zach Fitzwater all sandwiched, and they force each other up in the wall in turn 3 and wreck each other out. And what's even worse is the big one that happens right ahead of them. The big one is struck, and I apologize, but I really, sometimes the mouse doesn't respond. I really try to get the mouse to respond, but sometimes it does not. Wow. And this is where the wreck happened. The big crash happened. Everybody was in it. Almost the entire field was in that wreck. What a mess in turn 4. What a wreck. Ryan Casey is the leader. After a big crash like that, let's show you what happened. Let's show you who retired. And a handful did. 1, 2, 3. 8 cars are out of the race now. 2 cars are on a lap down. We're about to go green here. We're green again. Wow, Stuart Haas at one point had all 4 of its cars in the top 10 until that wreck happened. Ragow now leads. And there you see Ryan Casey second. And third place is James Richardson. A lot of drivers looking to win today. And by the way, our last winner was Jerry Guerrero, I forgot to mention. And he's running 17th right now. Forgot to mention that in the opening laps. That our winner from Dover was our last winner, who was Jerry Guerrero. He's currently running 17th. And now the leader is James Richardson. DJ Kirker, the winner this season, looking for his second. There's the Penske cars running second and fourth right now. Both trying to help each other out. And there's one of the RCR cars, that is Joshua Scully in the top 5. And it looks like the Penskes will battle it out for second place. Couple drivers on pit road. Wow. Why are there a couple drivers? I'm not sure why these drivers, some drivers chose to pit right now. And I guess it's part of their strategy. Rogers is in. Casey, Guerrero, and Smart are going to pit road right now. And we have a pull away as Richardson pulls away. But we'll have to see if these guys are going to think about pitting. Sometimes pit stops can get a little crazy here at Coca Cola. And well, they could set up an interesting finish. Let's check. Let's see who's coming in at this time. If there's anybody coming in. And they are. There's one driver coming in. That is Gabriel Wanderley. And another driver, Leah Walker, Alex Hawkins. They're coming into pit right here. They're now coming to pit. And I see Ryan Casey has gone out first. Rogers Guerrero follows as well. Leader is Matthew Mdev. Mdev is now the leader as he got around Richardson. Richardson, who led the last lap, has dropped to third place. And if we keep this green, we might see pit stops happening at the end as well. So they could set up an interesting finish at the end. And a series of drivers decide to pit. And looks like that the leader is Mdev is going to stay out for at least one more lap. If he could stay out for one more lap, I think he might be able to make it on just one stop. But if he pits now, maybe not. He might either be a lap or two short on fuel. But, you know, strange things have happened. 22-21-1-2. But now Mdev might think about pitting. And he is going to pit on this lap. McPherson's going to come down too. And that is going to allow everybody to cycle up pit stops again. There they go, coming in. And they're still credited as the top 2. And, well, this is a 3-mile over, so it's going to take a while for the others to wrap around. And we have a new leader, apparently, the 78. That is... The 78 is actually credited as the leader. Aiden Milliken is the race leader. Weird. Aiden Milliken was credited as the leader, so I think he's the one that will stretch out the most fuel mileage. But, again, we're lap 13, so it's probably going to be very close to making it. Or Milliken might have pitted on the caution flag. Now, he might be good to go right now. And Milliken does lead. And the other drivers are coming out of pit road. 8 drivers on the lead lap, and he might just lap Nathan Hudson in the number 3. And for what we know for sure, though, is that he's gonna go by those 2. Milliken zooms by the 2, and he's got 2 more cars lapped down. Here comes the 78. Maybe gonna try to put Hudson a lap down. And And for now, he will. Nathan Hudson gonna have to go down pit road. He was running in 8th, by the way. Surprisingly, running in 8th, and Nathan Milliken is just almost lapping the entire field. Only 5 cars are left on the lead lap for the 78. And he's trying for the ultimate pit strategy. Hoping to stretch out those tires and fuel. I think he might have pitted, though, under the first caution. I didn't see who pitted under the after the first yellow flag. Milliken might have been one of those guys, if there were any. But Aiden Milliken is looking for his first career Pokemon win, and Cody Smart did that this season. Now looks like Milliken's going to come down. He stretched up all the fuel and gas he could go, and he lasted 15 or 16 laps, 15 to 16 laps I should say, on just them alone. So very impressive for that guy to go the extra mileage. Now everybody's going to get past him, and well, that'll be the end of that. By the way, second place was a 34. That is John Andrews. He was second, so Milliken might have not been the only one that stayed out quickly. Now the 34 got credited with the race lead with a lap led. And Milliken comes out of pit road. We'll see if any changes will happen in the front. I do know a pack of big cars coming up quick on the 78. And they're going to go right by him. So John Andrews the 17 might be your new leader. But Aiden Milliken, though, we'll see if he can stretch it out to just one pit stop. So we're going to keep our eyes on the 78 if there is We're going to keep our eyes on the 78. If there's a caution, though, this will change everything, and everybody's going to go to pit. And that'll probably end the chance of having this a fuel mileage. And Hudson's going to go right by the 3. So one of the Bass Pro Shops cars goes by. Still a couple others going by. Milliken was scored in 5th, by the way. Now he's dropping positions. Last time he scored 5th. Now he scored in 21st. Not bad, 21st. So just about everybody in the field has cycled out. Hudson was 2 laps down. He's a lap down. The other lap car in the field right now is Josh Crash. Now these are the top 3 we should look out for now. As James Richardson is your new leader, here comes Matthew Abdev. He looked low, but he's not going to make a move just yet. 9 laps to go at Coca Cola. Richardson, he's been impressive in these past couple seasons, running with Joe Gibbs before moving to Roush. And so he's looking to get his first win with the Roush machine. Oh no, he almost won last season. Oh no, I think he might have had a winner. Oh man, it's been a while. Wow. We know Richardson had a couple wins in his career, so he might try to add one. Joshua Ciccoli and Matthew Abdev, neither driver has a win so far in the series. Both of them would love to get one here at Coca-Cola. There's 4th place, Morgan McPherson, a long ways behind the top 3. But anything can happen here in the final couple of laps, so this could be interesting if they have decided to pit a little later now. We keep in mind, Aiden Milliken, I think, was the last driver to pit under the pit stop cycles. So Milliken might try to stretch it as far as he could go, and we'll see if he does. Now they're going 3 wide. But here comes Sir Cully. Sir Cully wants the 2nd spot. And we're coming up to 7 laps to go here at Coca-Cola. And Amari Stoudemire Jr. is right now 5th. As Leia Walker lost it a bit. Oh, here we go. Here we go again. More pit stops. And this time Casey's going. So this could be a sign that pit stops again could cycle in. This could be the chance Aiden Milliken was looking for. 7 to go. And we still are going to keep our eyes on these three battling it out for the win, but they might have to come in for their second stop. It's going to be very close. Here we go. Will any of the three pit? Let's see. They won't. They'll stay out, but will any of the others pit? Wanderlei pits. Leia Walker pits. Any other drivers? And Nicky Maxwell, Andrews' teammate, no, Richardson's teammate, is pitting. I remember that John Andrews rode this 17 a couple seasons back. Now Richardson's riding it. Wow. But anyway, 6 to go. These guys are going to have to come one lap or another. Gordon is 6th, and there's Milliken. No, Ragow's 10th. Where's Milliken? 14th. And the two of the top 3 pitted right now. Richardson, Circulli with just 5 to go. Matthew Amdev gonna stay out for now. He might not make it to the very end on just one stop, but Aidan Milliken could. Where is Milliken? Did he choose to pit early? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Ruled third place. There's Matthew Amdev, still leading in this field. Will he come now? And he will come right now. He's going to come to pit. 4 laps to go here at Coca-Cola. And no accidents on pit road, by the way. We stay green. There's Aidan Milliken. And he's going to stay out. He's going to try to stretch the fuel. He was one of the later pitters. He's going to, and we'll see if Aidan Milliken can make it on just one pit stop. It took him like 3 or 4 laps before the leaders pitted for him to pit. So we'll see if Milliken can stretch out all he could to win this race. Drivers coming off pit road. Whoa, 1.3 wide. Milliken's got to be very careful with these cars. Oh man, it looked like that 23 Ben Braley was trying to force the 70 up the wall. Not this time though. 3 laps to go here for the 78. He could be the first Bass Pro Shops car to win this season. One of 4 drivers with Bass Pro Shops as their sponsor for this season. There's another car There's another car with that sponsor, Elijah Gordon. Gordon's going to be almost a lap car, and now we only have 12 cars on the lead lap. We're coming to 2 laps to go. He might try to save fuel right now. He's got a big lead ahead. No, I don't think he might try it. I think he might have to pit on this lap. No, he won't. 2 to go for Aidan Milliken. We'll see if he can save enough fuel. He has a 30-second, almost a 30-second lead over second place, Avi Sachs. Sachs was second. Sachs came in. Morgan McPherson's already off pit road. Will Milliken stretch it out all the way? Here we go. This is going to be the moment of truth. His pit stall, I think, is before the checkered flag, before the start-finish line, so he has to stretch it. The only way he could win this race is if he stretches it. He won't do it here. He's going to pit before the white flag. He just ran out of gas and he couldn't make it to the end. And now he's got to hope that he still has the lead even when he comes out of pit road. 35 seconds ahead of second place, James Richardson. And like I said, his car is right before the start-finish line. His stall is right before the start-finish line, and he is out. He'll take the white. We'll see if he can still win this race off pit road. This is going to be fun. Here come the other pack. Here we go. This will be fun. Will Milliken be fast enough to make it? No, he is going to get past. And there goes Matthew Amdev. And that's it. Milliken could not stretch out the fuel. And Matthew Amdev is just 2 turns away from collecting his first career victory. He's got nobody in sight in the front and the back. And coming off the final turn on pit strategy, Matthew Amdev is going to give Penske its first win of the year. And his first career Pokemon NASCAR Series win comes in the Slovenia 500. A little bit of lap of traffic, by the way, at the end, but the 22 was able to get past him and take home the victory. I apologize for the little fail at the end. I'm trying to get used to perfecting it just right. Now it's just right. And Matthew Amdev takes home the victory on pit strategy here at Coca Cola for his first career Pokemon NASCAR win. So the move paid off for him. He stays in Penske from last season. You can recall he was in the 2 last season, moving over to the 22 for the same team. And the move paid off as he collects his first career victory here at Coca Cola Superspeedway. And I thought Adam Milliken was gonna win this race on just 1 pit stop, but he just didn't have enough. And Milliken did finish 15th though, but he did lead a couple laps in the race, so he might have led the most laps of all drivers, I think. But terrific race, but Matthew Amdev had the best strategy and took home the win here at Coca Cola. Only 1 caution today in this track, and that's probably the fewest cautions we've ever had at Coca Cola. I think other other races at this track had also 1 caution, but Matthew Amdev wins at Coca Cola and he wins the Slovenia 500. Next race will be at Richmond. We're going short track racing in our next race. That'll be heading over to Richmond, Virginia. The next 2 races are in Virginia, by the way, with Richmond and Martinsville, a doubleheader in the short tracks. So we hope you'll join us. So thanks for watching. We will see you at Richmond.